Hello and welcome to Bay 1 on... God, what is the date today? It is Thursday, July the 7th. I hope everyone in the US had a happy 4th of July and everyone not in the US enjoyed themselves as well. But anyway, so let's get to the purpose of this particular update or this particular thing. So we're just before we get into anything, don't forget to subscribe and do all of that kind of stuff. So on YouTube there's a subscribe button, or like the video, or share the video. You can also follow on Twitch at twitch.tv/Drafel, hitbox.tv/Drafel, beam.pro/Drafel, Drafell, or on YouTube at youtube.com/Robocraft Bay 01. But anyway, so yeah, we're here doing a news update on Robocraft, so let me just get one of these windows ready, and hopefully it should be ready to load up on here. Let's just turn the Firefox window on. There we go. So oh, actually that's the wrong thing. So the last week in Robocraft, really, we're going to take a look. There's now merchandise available for Robocraft from the official store, Redbubble, so you can go and buy stuff there. I haven't actually looked at to see what's available on the store, so let's go here. It's about $30. Not sure what kind of sizes are available. Let's say I wanted to get this one and I wanted to have... Nope, there's no extra large tool or anything like that, so that kind of sucks. I mean, you can get it on any of these different types of things, so you could get the same design on any of these, but if I just wanted to get a standard graphic tee, there's no XLT. So there's no point me buying this stuff because it won't fit, because I am ridiculously tall. But anyway, so merchandise is now available, so that's another way you can give money to Free Jam if you so wish. And the next one, let's get back out of here, we have the Robo News. So this is hot off the presses, the latest issue of Robo News, the Galaxy's #1 robo-political information service. And the big reveal here is there is a new weapon that is likely to be introduced on next Thursday's update, so that should be on Thursday the 14th of July. And you can hear, let's go over and read out in my really crappy voice what is going on here. And hi Jalea, what's my height? 6'5", although my torso height is what causes a problem. I've got a 34-inch inseam on my legs, and I've got a pretty tall torso to go with it, so yeah. Anyway, so in my really bad American voice, the eagle flies with a mystery arsenal. Okay, let's stop that. That is really bad. The roaring power of the Cheetah-class thrusters provided a fantastic aerial spectacle for many revelers admiring the acrobatics of the 5th Eagle Squadron at E14's Parade Square. Centimeters. Jalea, I don't know that in centimeters. Come on. Anyway, more than 100,000 had turned up hoping to catch a glance of these modified Eagle flyers sporting the latest in advanced weaponry on their underside. This new weaponry has been kept under tight security controls, with the final reveal due on Wednesday, 6th of July. There has not been a final reveal. Or has there been a final reveal? We'll take a look. The Eagles were flying in celebration of the anniversary of the United States being the 5th nation to join E14 on the 4th of July 2074. One of the Eagles had a trail hanging from the back of its albatross rudder with a code giving all crafters access to a Celebration Day giveaway. So, if you haven't already used this code, the Eagle Flies, I think it is still working. It's just enter that into the game. I think you press escape, redeem code, and it'll be the Eagle Flies, all in uppercase. And then, Euphoric Tech, breaking news. Prototech flies a patent for a new brushless motor powered by Protonium and reaching an astonishing 350k RPM. The patents do not contain any information for their intended use. Write in the usual address at Euphoric with your suggestions on what they might be used for. And then insider, whirring metallic sounds heard in the sky. Why? So that is suggesting there's going to be some kind of minigun type weapon released, at least from the sound effect that's been set out. I am going to go and try and find said sound effect now. Where did we go? Back one. So incoming transmission. Here is the SoundCloud file. So let's go and play this. Shh, be quiet. So from that, it sounds like there's some form of spin up and cool down at the end of firing. We'll see what energy usage on that is like, but oh yeah, so there has been a reveal. So let's go and take a look at the actual reveal itself. And here we go. So it wasn't just a minigun, it's called a chain shredder. So yes, a minigun. And we got the model preview, of course, which is here. On Thursday, 14th July, Robocraft receives its next big expansion, and as part of this update, a brand new weapon will be introduced. Say hello to the chain shredder. As you can see from the model preview below, this weapon looks much like a regular chain gun, and as you'd expect, it does take a moment to spin up before casting out projectiles. When the chain shredder reaches optimal fire rate, it will decimate any enemies that wander into your crosshairs at close range. So it's another close range weapon. Oh god, get away. This weapon is also light enough to be viable for both air and ground-based robots, so all Robocrafters have a good reason to be excited. To examine this tool of war more closely, feel free to zoom around the model via the Sketchfab display below. So here is the model, and I like this little feature on Robocraft. Let's zoom out. And I like it. It's got nice glowy effects on the front. It's got nice glowy effect there. It looks like underneath it's actually got a 5-block mount, so it's going to require a 3x3 mount to actually mount it effectively. Center mount and 4 outer mounts. It's going to be pretty big overall, so it's going to be a lot bigger than some other weapons. I'm expecting you'll probably want to have 1 or 2 of these on a robot at most. And given the costing of other weapons, I wouldn't be surprised if this is in the 100 to 150 CPU class. It may even be high, maybe 200, 250. But we'll have to see how that actually comes out, because yeah, it's a unusual mount option there. But anyway, as I've seen, it's 5, 6 height and 10 to 11 long. Yeah, that's about right. So yeah, if you're measuring it in blocks, you've got 5. It's going to be a little bit more than 11 long. I'm guessing that's probably going to be more like 13 long. So it's actually another pretty bulky weapon, but we'll see how that comes out. But yeah, that's really it for the news in this particular one. And of course, if you want to follow this, it's at #entertheshredzone.com or whatever. So yeah, and I haven't been following Twitch or anything like that, so I don't have a huge amount of news on this. And as Jalea said, yeah, it's pretty big. It's not going to be that small. If you compare this to, I wonder if we can find the old, one of the old ones. Let's see if we can actually go back and find one of the older posts with the Aeroflak or something like that. Here, come on, here we go. Let's see, Iron Distorter. Coming back. So that way we can try and do a comparison. This is me, I totally do not prepare for these kinds of broadcasts. It could be around Megaplasma side. I'm trying to find a better comparison for you guys. So this is the original Iron Disorder. Let's take a look at this. So you look at the, oh god, come on, loading 3D model. So you look at the base of this. So the base on the other weapon is within this little square here. So let's flip back. Let's try and get close. So yeah, roughly the same angle. So the entire base fits there, but you look at the actual carriage above there. The Iron Distorter will actually be narrower than this in terms of the actual weapon width. So this is actually yeah, it's a block and a half wider. And then if we go front to back, you'll see there. So you'd have the iron distorter, the connection points would be out here with the center one. So it's about twice as long. So yeah, it's I'm guessing it's actually definitely close to 13 blocks in length. But yeah, that's and in height, let's get around to the side there to give you an idea of height. There you go. So are we in about the same zoom level? I'd need to zoom in just a little bit more to bring that up. So yeah, it's going to be a lot taller as well. But anyway, that's a way of giving you like a better idea of how it's going to look compared to the other weapons and the actual size. So it's not a small weapon. It's going to be pretty hefty, and it's going to be, based on what we've got here, it's a lot bigger than the iron distorter. But so I mean, given that the iron distorter is 300, is it 300 CPU? Then we can expect this to be 300 CPU as well. So anyway, yeah, I like it. I actually like the glowy effects or the bloom effects, whereas this one, I know you can't really, they probably improved what they can do with the technology. This looks a little bit pants in comparison. The rendering here is a lot better. But anyway, we'll see how that comes out next week. I'm probably not going to be streaming Robocraft tonight, but yeah, I don't know. I've just been playing PlanetSide 2, so I may actually stream PlanetSide 2 tonight instead of Robocraft, because I don't really have anything that I want to do in the game at this moment other than maybe farm. I need to continue my mini break, but I still want to keep bringing you the news. But anyway, that's it for this part of the stream. Thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to, you said 245 CPU, Jalea? You might be right. You probably have a better idea of these things than I do. Did it say that there? I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and all that jazz, and we'll see you around next time. Goodbye, and I'm going to play you out with some of my music. Ha!